According to Dictionary.com, a conspiracy theory is a theory seeking to explain a disputed case or matter as a plot by a secret group or alliance rather than an individual or isolated act. There are many of these theories in existence today that attempt to explain some of the events of the past. Some of them make sense and are believable, whereas others are not so much. Is Bigfoot real? If so, what is he? A giant ape, a caveman, or even an alien? And how hard can it be to get a clear photo of him? Did a magic bullet really kill JFK? If so, who fired it? The Cubans, the KGB, the Mafia, or even the US government? Who is really behind crop circles? Are they actually being created by a UFO, or just a whirlwind? Maybe they are created by some guy on a lawnmower. Has man actually walked on the moon, or is it all just set up in a studio? What is really happening at Area 51? Experimentation on aliens? Development of futuristic weapons? Weather control? Time travel? Who was really flying the planes that hit the Twin Towers? Was it Al-Qaeda? Perhaps even the US government? Or maybe reptilian, shape-shifting, extraterrestrial humanoids? Could Santa Claus actually be real? Could he really fly his reindeer to everyone's house and deliver presents in one night? Or is he just some creepy fat guy at the mall who comes out once a year? Who could possibly be behind all these conspiracies? Simply put, a theory is a guess or speculation. It doesn't have to be put forward by some genius and may not be true. It's just a thought waiting to be proved right or wrong, and is often never heard. The evolution of man is a theory presented by Charles Darwin that suggests that over millions of years, apes evolved into ape men, who evolved into man-apes, who evolved into cavemen, who evolved into man as we are today. The unstoppable force paradox is a paradox that is most commonly used in the context of, can Jesus microwave a burrito so hot that even he can't eat it? However, it is more notably known as, what happens when an unstoppable force meets an immovable object? Schrödinger's cat places a cat inside a sealed box with a vial of poison that is set to release at a random time. While the cat is inside the box, there is no way to know whether or not the poison has been released, so the cat can be considered both alive and dead. The Big Bang Theory proposes that billions of years ago, a very dense ball exploded into all light, matter and energy that makes up today's universe, which is still expanding. The butterfly effect suggests that an event as small as a butterfly flapping its wings could, through a chain reaction, cause a hurricane somewhere else in the world. The buttered cat paradox combines the ideas that a cat will always land on its feet and buttered toast will always land buttered side down. If a cat was dropped from a height with a slice of buttered toast attached to its back, then theoretically it can never land. The theory of relativity suggests that time is relevant and goes slower the faster you travel. So if you were travelling at 90% the speed of light in space for 20 years, you would age according to this. However, back on Earth, 46 years have passed, and everyone else would have aged according to this. Without theories, we would not know how the world works. It's human nature to ask questions. People have been doing it since the dawn of time. It's what makes the earth turn. Some questions are simple and have obvious answers. Others are more complex and require strenuous hours of thought and experimentation to discover the answer. But there are many questions out there that have no real answer. It is these sorts of questions that have come into existence purely to make man ponder. If Barbie is so popular, why do you have to buy her friends? If the pen is mightier than the sword, and a picture is worth 1,000 words, how dangerous is a fax? If you're in a vehicle going the speed of light, what happens when you turn on the headlights? Why is it that bullets ricochet off Superman's chest, but he ducks when the gun is thrown at him? When it rains, why don't sheep shrink? If someone with multiple personalities threatens to kill himself, is it considered a hostage situation? Can fat people go skinny dipping? Why is the man who invests all your money called a broker? Why can't they make the whole plane out of the same substance as the little indestructible black box? What is Wally really hiding from? These are the sorts of questions that make up the universe.